actually pretty ordinary. Microsoft is a bit more aggressive with its advertising, spending about 18% of its annual budget there. But Nintendo actually spends more cash than Apple, which only invests 7% annually. Now, don't get me wrong, when Nintendo has a shortage of a product, they'll certainly take the press and increase hype that goes along with it. Who would? But this is only half of the story. For Nintendo, it's my theory that their marketing strategy is a whole lot more sophisticated than any of us have given them credit for. And all those news articles about Nintendo trying to artificially...
Here's a ton of Amiibo whatever. I already have it right here.
...are just plain wrong. It's not how economics works. That isn't even how the idea of demand works. For those of you who haven't taken an economics class, congratulations. You probably took something a lot more fun in high school. But now it's time to figure out what's actually happening here. We all know that economics is based on the laws of supply and demand.
Yep.
The thing to remember is that these two concepts are independent of each other. Demand depends on a product's price. Generally speaking, the lower the price is, the higher the quantity that people are willing to purchase. When people talk about a demand curve, this is exactly what they're talking about. I mean, think about it, it makes sense. When something is free, most people will take it. It might be the most hideous free t-shirt in the world, but damn it, I'm taking it and wearing it around the house, okay? What's in that Trader Joe's sample cup? I don't know, and I don't care. It's free, and it's getting shoved in my mouth hole.
Yep.
Likewise, the higher the price goes, the fewer people are going to buy. Oh, I'm sorry, is that a $500,000 car with an old-trimmed engine? Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one. Thanks, though. Compare that to the supply curve, which goes in the opposite direction and functions separately. When sellers can charge a higher price for a given item, they're gonna choose to make more of it to increase their profits. In the ideal system, the price of anything should be determined by where the supply and demand curves cross, which is called the point of equilibrium. For electronics and video games, we don't have any price caps in the US, so we can consider Nintendo to be acting pretty much in a free market. With that being true, shortages of Nintendo products are a result of not meeting equilibrium. And somewhere in Pawnee, Ron Swanson sheds a single manly tear. What does that tell us about Nintendo creating shortages? Well, what the media and most online discussions about Nintendo are getting wrong is that they're not undersupplying the US with products, they're underpricing the US. But here's the real twist. They're doing it on purpose. In economics, there's a difference between demand and quantity demanded. A game where the supply and demand curve shows the difference. If a Nintendo game comes out and it's terrible, say it's Luigi's Birthday Surprise, no one wants to play it. This is when demand falls and you can see the whole demand curve move to the left. No matter what the price is, fewer people want to buy the game because it sucks. Look at the graphics on this thing. Luigi is just creepy. His eyes are staring into my soul. This, in short, is how demand falls. Overall demand. When Nintendo makes more or less of a game, it doesn't change the demand. But when Nintendo underprices the game, it does change the quantity that's demanded of that game. See this demand curve? The lower the price, the more people are willing to buy the game. There's a higher quantity demanded of that game. And if you look, the curve didn't move. Lowering the price just increased the quantity demanded. But there are a lot of people who want to buy a crappy rip-off Luigi game at this new lower price point. And when you do that, some interesting things happen. So Nintendo underprices Amiibo. They own the market. They're not making any mistakes about where they price things. They're intentionally making them less expensive than they can. But why? What happens is that in the short run, there's more demand than supply. These two curves aren't in equilibrium. So, yes, there are shortages for a couple months in Nintendo's biggest market, and Nintendo does in fact get a ton of free advertising. But before you go chucking your Wiimotes at them for being shameless marketing whores, take a look at almost every other tech company that you know. You'll see that all the cool kids on the block use the exact same tactic. As an example, the iPhone 6S used the exact same ploy. So did the Samsung Curved S6, its direct competitor. We don't think of these products as being the same because the iPhone looks really expensive next to the Amiibo. But remember, it's all about the supply and demand curves for each product. For gaming companies, sometimes they admit that it was a miscalculation in demand, or there was an actual supply issue, like with the PS4. But early temporary shortages are often a calculated move. And free press isn't the only thing that happens. They also make the product more accessible in the long run. Look at it this way. If Nintendo releases Amiibo for the actual equilibrium price, yeah, sure, they'll sell a bunch of marks and 8-bit trainers for $60 for the first week or so. But what happens then? The kids who don't get so much allowance, or the people who are just more casual fans, still aren't going to pay that much. At that price, the quantity demanded is just a lot lower. So by underpricing them early, Nintendo actually makes them way more accessible to people later on. As long as you're willing to wait out that kids who can save up for a few weeks, or the people who can wait a couple months to catch them all. Sorry, wrong franchise. They can afford Amiibo for $12.99, where they might not have gone for ones at $60. Nintendo ends up with a much more inclusive product in the long run, and most importantly, one that's very appealing to its target demographic, the younger audience and their parents. Are you following all this? Well, either way,
Yep.
we made it this far, so as a reward for sitting through all this economics talk, here's a cute clip of a pig frolicking through some grass. Alright, enough cute. Let's finish. Nintendo's position complicated is that they're dealing with one of the broadest demographics in the world. I mean, think about it. Nintendo's whole brand image revolves around anyone being able to play their games. Even though an Amiibo is technically a toy, it also appeals to adults as a piece of gaming technology, and to Nintendo collector enthusiasts who don't even take them out of the box. I mean, really, what is that thing doing on your shelf? Have Beanie Babies cost you nothing, my friend. The point is, Nintendo is selling to literally everyone, regardless of age, gender, location, and income. Underpricing a little bit on the front end, make sure that they're not alienating any of these groups in the long run, without having to do any crazy price changes, all while getting a ton of free publicity for their games and peripherals. It's actually an incredibly smart strategy, and frankly, they deserve some credit for finding an elegant solution for a pretty complicated issue. Just here's cap to you, Nintendo. Not just because your marketing plan works for you, but ultimately because it makes Nintendo stuff more accessible to gamers in the long run. Is it frustrating to not be able to get Amiibo right away sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. But knowing a little bit more about the reason why the shortage is happening and what it's doing for the benefit of gamers of all ages hopefully gives you a little bit better perspective on the decisions Nintendo is actually making. But hey, wait, before I go, if you ever wanted to be a part of Game Theory, Game Theory. Well then, you should follow me on Twitter @MattPatGT, MattPatGT. Never actually talk about my Twitter account on YouTube, so now seems like a good time. Not only do I attempt to say funny stuff that you can repeat to your friends and look really cool and take cute pictures, but I also ask you things that'll appear in future episodes of the show. In fact, the next episode incorporates data I got from Twitter followers and GT Live viewers. So it's pretty cool stuff if you've ever been interested in being a part of the show. So yeah, MattPatGT. Hopefully I'll see you there. But hey, that's just a theory.
A game theory.
Thanks for watching. And now some quick and slate stuff. If you're eager for more Nintendo theories, click the channel icon right here to subscribe. It's actually a new type of annotation. We're one of the first people to get to test it out, and it works on mobile and desktop. You can click test it, it's really cool. We have a really cool episode coming out on a secret stage in Super Smash Bros. I am so excited about it. Or if you want to binge on some Nintendo theories, check out this playlist by clicking right here. And a special thanks to Roy Corrado, 70s dad, who's been teaching economics for 30 years now, for his deep insights into the world of Amiibo. Talking about the differences between demand and quantity demanded, I have never seen this man get more excited about talking about anything ever, with the exception of Italian stuff. He's really excited to talk about Italian things. With the last thing like Corrado, kind of to be expected, I guess. Anyway, Roy, thank you so much for your help in doing this. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go crunch some data on the personality types of 10,000 of you loyal viewers.
Jeez. Well, that was the new Game Theory. I'm actually going to show off my Amiibos because they're up here. I have these, so... Yeah, he's just sitting down there. But I have Bowser, Timmy and Tommy, the rare Super Mario Amiibo, Mario, Isabelle, Zelda, Wolflink, Digby's back there, Toad's back there, you can see him, Rosalina, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Luigi. I'm planning on getting more. I'm getting a Mega Yard Yoshi later, so yeah. But that does it for this reaction. It was pretty good, so... Like, it explains it very well, and I can actually believe him. So, thank you guys for watching.